Finding peace in this prison never seemed so long before. What am I searching for? Just a touch of the feeling rush of two hearts beating. Why am I left dancing in the rain again, singing my sorrows for what I can't seem to get? Just some place where I belong. And don't take this from me, I've been fading away. Memories are turning to gray, but every step that I take, the closer I get to finding there's more to me than what these eyes have seen. It's within my reach, and I'll take it all. I've been fading away, and I'll take it all.
It's the night that changes everything here in WWE 2k17 Universe Mode. It's the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to one of the most important nights of the year. Welcome to Money in the Bank. What a big show we have in store for you, including, of course, the Money in the Bank ladder match. 6-man compete for a chance to cash in a contract for a World Championship opportunity of their choice at any time, any place. Of course, if you want to go ahead and watch a specific match on tonight's show, check out the description down below and click on the timestamp to watch any match you please. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to be starting the Money in the Bank pay-per-view off with a Monday Night Raw matchup. It's for the United States Championship. It'll be the former champion, one of the longest reigning champions in Universe Mode history, Shinsuke Nakamura, looking to win back the championship that he lost at Extreme Rules when he takes on the current champion, Austin Aries, tonight. What a great way to kick off the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, ladies and gentlemen. It's going to be a big night, and we kick it off with one of the big matches of the show. Of course, later on, you'll see the huge triple threat matchup between Finn Balor, Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn for the WWE Championship, and of course, the Universal Championship clash between Goldberg and Kevin Owens. Cannot wait to see that one. That's your two big main events, and as we said earlier on as well, the 6-man Money in the Bank ladder matchup. Plenty of great action in store for you here tonight. But as I said, we are starting it off with the US Championship on the line. Nakamura looking to win back the championship after, I would say, a very shock and surprising loss at Extreme Rules. I think we can probably put it down to perhaps Nakamura not having the preparation really of, being able to have time to study Austin Aries and work him out and figure out what he's all about, because it was Austin Aries' first match on the main roster. And it was his first match since NXT TakeOver number 3 last season of Universe Mode. So a long time between matches for Aries at the top level. And Nakamura, I felt as though just didn't have time to really prepare for Austin Aries. It just got caught out because of that. Now, as you can see, the US Champion Austin Aries approaching the ring right now. The gold is around his waist. He has earned it. He does deserve it. But now is the time where Austin Aries proves that he is the better man between the two, because Austin Aries takes on Nakamura tonight. Nakamura knows all about him, and we'll find out who is the better man between the two. Can't wait to see this one. This is going to be good. Austin Aries and Nakamura, a great clash at Extreme Rules. This time they're opening up the Money in the Bank pay-per-view. This time Nakamura knows what to expect from Austin Aries. This time Nakamura, in my opinion, will make the right decisions. He'll make the right moves. He will perform a hell of a lot better this time, and I think he may beat Austin Aries tonight. It's going to be very tough for Aries. I think the surprise factor really worked into his favor last pay-per-view. That's no longer the case. So Austin Aries, he may need a bit of an X factor. He may need something up his sleeve. Otherwise, well, he could be in some big trouble tonight. But he does have the championship on his shoulder, as you see. What a great way to make your debut by winning the United States Championship. A championship that has been used so many times to propel somebody into the main event of their respective brand, whether it be the Intercontinental Championship on SmackDown, the US Championship here on Raw. This championship has just been so successful for many, many superstars, utilizing it to become a world champion at some point. It is a momentum builder. It's a career builder. It's a great way to really kick off your career and build that momentum that you need to get yourself in the main event, and just a way to build confidence. And you learn how to be a champion. You learn how to defend, you learn how to win championships, you learn how to defend them, you learn how to carry yourself as a champion. That's what it's all about. It's building you to that major championship that is the Universal or the WWE Championship. Austin Aries starting things off here as he has Nakamura on the ground. Drags him towards the middle of the ring and may look to try and target, right there in the family jewels, perhaps, as now he's getting up to the top of the rope quickly and early on here. Aries looking to make a few risks, and I don't mind it. Aries up top. What's he got planned? Drops the elbow right there on Nakamura, and Nakamura back to his feet. Well, Austin Aries signed a huge money deal to join the Monday Night Raw roster, and the investment that Christian put into Austin Aries is certainly paying off. The Raw GM, Christian, will have to be very, very pleased with what he's seen from Austin Aries. As Nakamura, wait a sec, Nakamura, he's just taken off the top turnbuckle. Well, he can't do that, can he? Nakamura takes off the top turnbuckle. And, well, there you go. As, Aries taken down. Well, that exposed turnbuckle could really come into play. Either Aries or Nakamura going into it. That could cost them this matchup. That's big already. The referee, well, we all know his eyes are painted on. He couldn't see it for the life of him. As now, Aries is up. Nakamura drops him down with that driver. That could be real trouble for Austin Aries here. Planted down right in front of him, and as Nakamura looking to gain the early advantage here. Well, Aries may be able to utilize that turnbuckle. I mean, I don't think he was expecting that. He probably has done his homework on Nakamura, no doubt about that, but I don't think any of us really expected that early on. It will be very interesting to see how it comes into play. Who's going to, well, be put into that exposed turnbuckle first, because it really could dictate the course of this match. As Nakamura with a shot to the midsection there of Austin Aries, and a clothesline to follow it up. Well, big matchup here, of course. Next up on pay-per-view will be the King of the Ring, and I'm sure the United States Champion will feature very heavily in that tournament. So whoever is the US Champion there would love to have that massive victory, all that momentum heading into the tournament. Right hand there by Aries. As now, a neck breaker there by Austin Aries. Down goes Shinsuke. Aries now getting Nakamura up, but Shinsuke with a counter hits the shoulder block, and down goes Austin Aries. Stomping away is Nakamura, so he has, well, a bit of an early start here. He's looking pretty good at the moment, as Austin Aries is trying to work his way into it. As, attempted suplex gets met though with a counter there by Shinsuke, and drop down Austin Aries. So it's back and forth exchanging between the two as of right now, very close. Nakamura considered to be one of the great United States champions, and if not one of the great champions in Universe Mode history. Couldn't quite eclipse Dolph Ziggler's historic 9-month championship reign, but geez, he got very, very close. And, well, Austin Aries taking it all away from him. Nakamura, we've been told he wants revenge. He wants his championship back. You know, many believe that Nakamura is ready to become a main event star. He's, gotten to that point where he's ready to take that next step. And I certainly believe it as well. But Nakamura, he believes that he's still got some unfinished business left. And Austin Aries got the better of him as a neck breaker there. Austin Aries got the better of him at Extreme Rules for the US Championship. And Nakamura just couldn't handle that. He wants to make sure that he beats Austin Aries before he moves up. So that's a huge goal for Nakamura right now. As Aries, there's a clubbing clothesline. Launching out of the corner, full head of steam, and connects. Nakamura taken down, but Aries can't quite take advantage. There's now Aries with an elbow. Tried to grab a hold of Nakamura, but Shinsuke has him up and drops him down right in front of him. The guts of Austin Aries bouncing off the mat there. And the boot to follow it up right there. Continue to work away on the midsection of Austin Aries. So far, so good for both men. They've had their moments. As now Aries is up. This is trouble. Nakamura drops him down with that landslide again. Is this it? Has the legs hooked? Nakamura to beat Aries. Oh, a kick out. Nakamura has won matches in the past with that very move, but this time it was Austin Aries good enough to kick out at 2. And Nakamura would know that Aries is so tough to beat, so talented. He'll know that he needs that Kinshasa to pay off here tonight. In recent times, Aries has got the better of the Kinshasas. Now, Nakamura really starting to get going now. Firing up, launching Aries to the other side of the ring. As a single leg takedown. Spins Nakamura off his feet. And Aries is able to shut down the offense of Nakamura just like that. Well, needed that. Because Austin Aries is in some trouble. He still may be. Nakamura still has something big in mind. Nakamura, what's he got planned? Uh-oh, look out. Here comes Kinshasa right to the skull of Austin Aries. The jaw may be broken. Nakamura to win back the title. It's a kick out. Nakamura again. Can't beat him with the Kinshasa. Well, can Nakamura beat Austin Aries? It just seems as though Austin Aries has Nakamura's number. Just has a way to kick out of Nakamura's best moves. Aries stays in it, but I tell you what, another one of those shots right to the jaw or the skull of Aries, and it'll be all over. I can tell you that right now. Aries, neck breaker. Bit of desperation there. Hooks the leg. And it's an interesting cover there. A touch of arrogance on display by Austin Aries. And hang on, he's up top again. What has he got planned here for Nakamura? He's in the center of the ring, Nakamura. Aries with the elbow. And he came down very quickly, and I think he got Nakamura in the end. It didn't look pretty, but he got there. Trying to get this crowd to support him. They're not into it. I don't think he's really caring. He just wants to show off a little bit. The crowd supporting Nakamura. As Aries now is down. Here's the hook of the leg. Nakamura. And he gets the 2 count. It's close right now between the two. As, a shot there by Nakamura thanks to the counter. As now, Aries taken into the corner himself. And Austin Aries, takes down Shinsuke. Once again, full head of steam right at Nakamura. Doing his best to keep the former champion down, but Shinsuke just keeps on getting the better of Austin Aries, keeps on fighting, and Aries just can't seem to shut down the offense of Nakamura. German suplex there as Shinsuke continues to look impressive. Here's another cover, hooks the leg. Is this it for Aries? A kick out. The near falls must be frustrating Shinsuke Nakamura because Aries just won't quit, but Nakamura's not stopping. The offense keeps coming. Aries now with a shot to the skull. Austin Aries. Here it comes, the last chancery. Aries is trying to make Nakamura tap. His foot is so close to the ropes, it could be even touching at times. The referee not focused on that. He's trying to see if Nakamura will drop the hand and tap out here. Aries talking the body back as much as he can, but Nakamura, he's got the hand and he breaks the hold. Nakamura with a right hand breaks the hold, and that could be the match. Austin Aries gave everything he had to that hold, but it was not enough to beat him. As now, Nakamura up top. What has Aries got planned here? One last act of desperation, perhaps, as Nakamura with a counter. And, off the top of the rope, connects with the leg. A crash of a landing for both men as Nakamura takes Aries down and tries his luck. Once again, hooks that leg. Could be it here for... Aries. He kicks out again. Nakamura still can't beat him as the legs are wrapped around the head of Aries now. The elbows continue to fly as Nakamura gets closer and closer. You'd have to think to perhaps putting Aries away. Austin Aries just won't quit, but Nakamura is relentless. He keeps the offense coming, and we may have ourselves a new US champion if Nakamura can perhaps find that Kinshasa one more time. To be fair, Austin Aries, you got to be in it to win it, and he won't let Nakamura win it. He's staying in it with all his fight, all his life right now, trying everything he can to keep that championship on his shoulder at the end of the night. But I tell you what, it's slipping away. Nakamura may have one hand on that championship unless Austin Aries can find something. The last chancery was not enough to make Nakamura tap. He found a way to counter. I don't know if Aries can win because of that now. Oh, wait a second. Aries using the ropes. You've got to be kidding! Oh, a kick out. Aries nearly stole it by cheating. And the referee didn't see it. Of course he didn't see it. Nakamura now has Aries up. Uh-oh. What about another landslide? The legs are hooked. Nakamura to beat Aries. Oh, a kick out at 2. Aries has got nothing left. Wait a second. That's the music of the Big Show. And because the Big Show is here, that's why it's playing. What the hell's he doing here? The newest acquisition on Raw from SmackDown is the Big Show. Well, wait a minute. If we recall on the recent episode of Raw, Austin Aries and the Big Show were having some kind of conversation. We don't know what it was about, but the Big Show is here. Austin Aries has rolled out of the ring. He's got the hell out of here. Nakamura is in the ring all by himself, wondering what the hell's going on. And the referee, he's distracted. He's not counting. As the Big Show is going to enter the ring by the looks of it. What is he doing? What does he want? The Big Show is here. Nakamura welcomes him to the ring and... Whoa! Oh my god, what a punch that was! The knockout punch to Nakamura! Well, what the hell was that all about? The referee calls for the disqualification. The match is over. Big Show just knocked out Nakamura. Well, what a shocking revelation we just saw, ladies and gentlemen, as Bray Wyatt here, one man who will be a part of the Money in the Bank ladder match later on, as he gets himself ready and prepared for that match. And oh boy, Braun Strowman. Strowman is going to enter the same locker room. Oh, this is not good for Bray. Bray better watch out and get ready for a fight, because Strowman is there. And as we know, Strowman is far from pleased with the Wyatt family. That could be huge for Bray, and that could be huge for the ladder match later on. Who knows what's going to happen there? We'll have an update for you later on. But for now, ladies and gentlemen, we get set for our next contest. It's for the SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Randy Orton and Rhyno team up to take on Enzo and Cass. Well, we finally find out the answer to the question we have been asking for weeks now. Can Randy Orton and Rhyno coincide as a tag team and win the silverware? Well, you normally say gold, but I think the championships are more of the silver nature these days. But we will say this. Rhyno and Randy Orton have been pretty impressive as a tag team thus far, but the jury's still out as in terms of their tag team work. They're going to have to be better. They're going to have to team up and work, efficiently as a tag team tonight if they are going to win these tag team championships. We've said for weeks, two great individuals paired up together. It doesn't always work. Sometimes it does. Will it work tonight? Well, we'll see if they can finally get things going as a unit, as a tag team. Can they get the tag team work down packed? That's the big question tonight. They're up against one of the best tag teams we've seen in quite some time on SmackDown. They are known as Enzo and Cass. Well, this is going to be a big one, ladies and gentlemen, no doubt about that. Enzo and Cass, two of the absolute best in this tag division right now. Two-time SmackDown Tag Team Champions. They deserve those titles. They beat D-Generation X to win those championships. The question is, though, can they hang on to them? I don't know. They are coming up against two really, really good superstars. I think the only thing that perhaps works in their favor tonight is their chemistry together, their tag team work. It will definitely outweigh Rhyno and Randy Orton's. They might need to hope and pray that Rhyno and Randy Orton perhaps make a bit of a mistake as a team, and perhaps even fall into the trap of, trying to rely on their own individual, greatness rather than, using their tag team partner. Instead of, looking for the tag team partner, their own ego is getting in the way and they're looking to get it done themselves. That's the question, because if these two guys, Rhyno and Randy Orton, can get on the same page, look out. I don't know who can stop them. It could be Enzo and Cass, it may not be. We have seen some great things from Enzo and Cass. Beating D-Generation X was a huge victory. But Rhyno and Randy Orton, two great individual superstars, still performing at the highest level. This will be a really, really tough challenge tonight for Enzo and Cass. That's the prize on the line, ladies and gentlemen. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships. Later on, of course, we'll see the Club, Gallows and Anderson, defend their Raw Tag Team Championships against the New Day. We get our first taste of tag team action tonight with our SmackDown superstars. So Rhyno and Randy Orton, a makeshift tag team. They don't always work. Sometimes they do. I don't know. From that look right there, they looked at each other. They gave each other the look in the eyes. They both look very focused, especially Randy Orton. He looks as though he really wants this victory. It's been a long time since Randy Orton has held a championship here on Universe Mode. In fact, Rhyno has never held a championship. So both men, they want to be champions, and they realize perhaps there is no opportunities for them right now to perhaps step into, the main event picture and to win the WWE Championship. So they decided, let's take a step away from that and let's look at something else. Let's look at something different. The tag team division is something that they are definitely hunting down. Of course, the reason why Randy Orton and Rhyno began as a tag team, Randy Orton couldn't beat Rhyno. Randy Orton lost to Rhyno twice in a row. And, I guess Randy Orton basically said if you can't beat him, join him. And he joined up with Rhyno, and ever since they've been pretty successful as a tag team. Randy Orton having a lot of respect for Rhyno, and it shows that they haven't quite, like I said, got their in-ring work down packed, but they are getting along well. And that's a very important trait. You don't want to hate your tag team partner, and obviously there could be some jealousy there because Rhyno did defeat Randy Orton a couple times there. Many say perhaps it was luck, but Randy Orton decided, what, I respect Rhyno, and Rhyno extended the hand. He said, what, I think we could make a good tag team. We both are great. We both haven't got a lot going on right now. Let's team up. Let's try and challenge, and let's try and win the tag team titles. And, of course, at the Extreme Rules pay-per-view pre-show, they defeated Kenny and Mikey of the Spirit Squad to earn this opportunity. So, right now it's Big Cass with a boot right there into Orton in the midsection. So, a big challenge tonight, though, for Enzo and Cass. And that's what, that's what worries me the most. Enzo and Cass, let's be honest, there isn't a lot of competition right now on the SmackDown side of things in the tag team division. And Randy Orton and Rhyno, they've decided, let's try and win these championships. These are two guys who are hungry for championships. They perhaps, they're not doing it the right way, not being a tag team and being friends for a long time and being close to each other. They're here to win championships. They're here to get this done. And the two fan favorites, coming together, and perhaps Enzo and Cass, are losing some of their support that they've been given because of Rhyno and Randy Orton coming in, and, the crowd and the fans have been, turning towards Rhyno and Randy Orton to give their support to. So Enzo and Cass perhaps feeling a bit of jealousy there, and a little bit of frustration as well that Enzo and Cass have been such a great tag team here on SmackDown. They haven't really been given the credit that they deserve, perhaps. It's an opportunity tonight to prove that as the Big Cass drives Rhyno into the corner, grabs a hold of him, picks him up. There's the power on display. Rhino's not a small man as, slams him into the turnbuckle and down onto the mat. Nice combination there by Big Cass as Enzo now enters the matchup. Wow, what a press slam there by Big Cass. That is the power on display. Now the littler man in the one in this matchup, it is Enzo. But whilst he lacks in size, he certainly makes up for it in heart. He's got plenty of heart. He'll definitely keep on going until he can't physically go any longer. There's some power. Enzo tried to pick up Rhyno. Didn't quite work out. Enzo showing us that he can pick up Rhyno too. What his partner can do, perhaps he can do. Maybe not with as much force and power behind it, but he can still do it as Rhyno tags in Randy Orton. So that's a good early sign for Rhyno and Randy Orton. Front face locked down by Orton with an uppercut to follow it up. We want to see more tags in and out. We didn't see too much of it when they teamed up the last couple of months on SmackDown. They've been tentative. They've been trying to get it all done by themselves. As Rhyno still hasn't left the ring yet. The referee's got to sort that out. Surely. Rhyno. He's back on the apron as now Randy Orton can turn his attention. The two R's, Randy Orton and Rhyno, looking pretty good so far against Enzo and Cass. Or what could we call them? Right KO has been a popular choice as Enzo, showing a bit of style there, going for that right hand. And look, you can't really waste too much time with Randy Orton. He's a former world champion. And he's the only world champion in this ring right now. And Enzo needs to make sure that he stays on Orton and doesn't try and do anything too silly. He's been caught out though. It's a DDT using the ropes hit. Wow. Enzo's neck. Did you see that? Caught up there. Jeez, he could have broken his neck. Randy Orton now with the cover, but Enzo's okay, kicks out. But that DDT, wow. The way that he had Enzo's neck there, that was dangerous for Enzo and Cass. But Orton goes to show that he's not messing about. He wants a championship tonight. There's now Big Cass. Uh-oh, he's going up top. We're going for that giant splash! Off the top, Big Cass with a splash. This normally wins in the tag team championship matches. This is going to be it. Oh, a kick out by Orton. They normally win titles or defend their titles with that very same move, but this time it's Orton with a way to kick out in his early days in this matchup. But that is a big moment in this match. Randy Orton kicks out of Enzo and Cass's best shot. Normally it's Big Cass launching Enzo, but when it's Big Cass jumping off the top, you know there's big trouble in a big way, because it is the Big Cass with his big splash. Randy Orton, though, he's back to his feet, trying to take control of this match again, but Big Cass again drops down Orton, and this is the danger. Big Cass, without a doubt, is the real danger man out of Enzo and Cass. He's got the size, the power, and strength to dominate anyone. Rhyno's not a small man, as you can see, but Big Cass can comfortably throw him around, and Randy Orton, he's pretty powerful himself, as now there's a suplex, just showing his power right there. And Big Cass can quite comfortably maneuver him around the ring as well. Randy Orton perhaps getting ready to try and look to put Cass away. There's a neck breaker. Plenty of talk in that one. Really got some good intensity behind that. Just trying to get as much impact as he can as a step suplex. And you just see on Randy Orton right now, he just is no. The focus is really there. He's just, no showboating, none of that. Not perhaps your typical Randy Orton. He's just fired up. He just wants to win here tonight. And I guess that's a man who's been deprived of a championship for such a long time. He realizes he has a chance at a championship tonight. He wants that title so badly. Close line now by Orton. And quite often, it isn't really pretty with Orton, but it is effective. And there's that beautiful power slam. Down goes Big Cass. And if you want to talk about pretty, I guess the power slam may be one of Randy Orton's only pretty moves. Perhaps the RKO could be the other. Two of his best shots. Big Cass needs to try and survive. He's in some trouble right now, as Randy Orton has certainly got the better of him at the moment. He might need to look for a tag, bring his tag team partner Enzo back into the fray. And Rhyno, he's been happy to watch on, because I guess, we haven't seen, we saw one tag from Rhyno early on, but, and Randy Orton early on as well, but it seems as though they're just happy and content to, watch each other go. And that can be a dangerous strategy, as we've said over the last few months. Letting a partner try and do all the work and not really have a big say on the match, that's very dangerous. It could be effective, it may not be. As Enzo going to be driven like a bit of a javelin off the top of the rope there by Big Cass. A dart launching at Randy Orton, as now he'll have to try and kick out. Rhyno tried to break it up. He missed terribly. I don't know what he was doing. But too many chair shots to the head. Perhaps he kind of missed his mark. There's now Enzo into the corner. Randy looked for the tag there, so that's a good sign, but he couldn't get it. As now Enzo's going to go up to the top. Rhyno jumps out of the way. He might need to get back up there to try and help his tag team partner out, because Randy Orton's about to go off the top here. Rhyno, you might want to help out your partner. Enzo looking for a superplex. Oh! Enzo, what about that there from the little man, but very effective, and could have Orton beat right here. Enzo showing us just what he can do, what he's made of. And I gotta say, I'm impressed. Enzo really stepping up in this one. And that's exactly what you want to see from him. As he's now got Orton up there again. Randy Orton now. With a leaping crossbody. And Orton, you don't see him go off the top very often, if at all, unless he has to, like in that situation. It's effective though. And he tags in his tag team partner. So this is what we're looking for. Some cohesion, some tag team work, some chemistry between the two. It's starting to really come together. Rhyno and Orton as now a belly-to-belly. Belly-to-belly slam into the cover. Hooks the leg. Trouble for Enzo. Oh, wow. That was almost 3. So close. But Enzo just able to kick out and keep this match alive and going. That was so close. Very dangerous stuff. As now that leg torqued back there. That's dangerous stuff again. Rhyno's happy with what he's been able to accomplish thus far. Thought about perhaps even looking for that spear, but Enzo getting to his feet before Rhyno can set himself up into position. Enzo's down now, and now Rhyno. Rhyno has him in position. Rhyno looking for the gore. And oh, no, Enzo! Enzo countered. Instead of the gore, it was the counter into the DDT, and Rhyno is down. A massive point in this match. This could have been all over for Enzo and Cass. We could have had new tag champs instead. This match rolls on with Big Cass back in the ring. Enzo with a desperation tag. Rhyno trying to get back to his own feet here. Trying to fend off the big man. Some right hands there by Rhyno. They're taken down again. Rhyno just can't seem to quite get the better of Big Cass at this point. Counters from both men right now. Back and forth exchange. Cass now has Rhyno up in a counter. And look out, German suplex. With a big man, Big Cass, he's 7 foot tall, just got set for a ride right there. And tried to pick him up, can't quite do it. Shrugs him away, and oh, went for the big boot! Went for that big boot, but he's missed out. Rhyno with a big counter himself, and now, here comes some more tag team work. The double team again! Double elbow strike, down goes Rhyno, the cover. But, Big Cass getting in the way, messing things up there. Perhaps a bit of a mistake. Meanwhile, Enzo, he's going to fly himself. Wants Rhyno to get to his feet, though. This could be it here for Rhyno and Orton. Trouble. Went for the missile drop kick, but Rhyno able to avoid the move. This time he hits the drop kick. So missed off the top, but got one anyways. Now Enzo from behind sends down Rhyno with a reverse DDT. Rhyno is in some trouble. Enzo trying to put him away, but Rhyno takes down Enzo with the same move that Enzo did to Rhyno. Hits back with one of his own. Leg sweep. No! Face! The face of Rhyno taken in to the mat head first. Thought he was going for the leg sweep. Instead, he turned it back into the face of Rhyno, just driven straight into the mat, and Rhino's in big trouble. The driver straight into the mat as Rhyno trying to get to his feet. He's in real trouble. He needs a tag badly. Rhyno now. Uh-oh. Here's some strength. Here's some power. Rhyno just with ease picks up Enzo, chops him down. Great power on display there by Rhyno. As now, uh-oh, he's heading back to the corner. We know what this means. Rhyno setting up Enzo again. Can he find it this time? Looking for the gore. The gore by Rhyno breaks Enzo's body in half. We may have ourselves new tag champs. Cass can't get there. We've got new champions. Rhyno and Randy Orton defeat Enzo and Cass for the SmackDown Tag Team titles. Well, it has begun. They are on the same page. The teamwork not quite fully there, but enough tonight. Rhyno was in trouble, but he found a way. That's the individual brilliance of Rhyno. When he's down, he's in big trouble. He finds a way, hits the gore, gets the win for his team, and wins the championships for Rhyno and Randy Orton. Finally, some titles are around their waist. It's been a long time coming, but Rhyno and Randy Orton are your tag team champions on SmackDown, and look how excited and happy they are. Randy Orton's been waiting a long time for any championships to be around his waist. He finally gets one, and Rhyno wins his first title here in Universe Mode. A great moment for these two. An impressive victory. Enzo and Cass gave it their all, but just didn't have enough tonight. Two greats in one ring, and they get it done, this time as a tag team. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the match you've all been waiting to see. It's the 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match. 3 men from SmackDown, 3 men from Raw, all competing for the one prize to become Mr. Money in the Bank, to win the contract that will earn them an opportunity at any time, any place for a world championship of their choosing. The first man you just saw approach the ring, and in the ring right now, it is SmackDown's Dean Ambrose, a former world champion. We've got Dolph Ziggler, another former world champion, the longest reigning US champion in Universe Mode history, also approaching the ring right now. It's a big list of big names here in Universe Mode, all in one match, all competing for the Money in the Bank prize. And of course, Ziggler knows all about Money in the Bank because Dolph Ziggler lost his WWE Championship last season to Finn Balor at SummerSlam because of the Money in the Bank cash-in. So Ziggler would love to return the favor, I'm sure, and get that big win he's been looking for ever since. Next up, it is one of the newcomers to Universe Mode and the SmackDown roster, Hideo Itami, yet to win a championship here in Universe Mode, but you want to talk about a guy with a world of potential. You are looking at him. A future world champion, no doubt about it in my mind. He has all the talent, all the skills, all the ability to be something special here. What a way to kickstart your career by winning Money in the Bank. Last season, of course, with Finn Balor, he was a newcomer. Just came from NXT and won the Money in the Bank. He cashed in 1 month later, become the world champion. Hideo Itami's only had a couple of months so far here on the main roster. He could do exactly what Finn Balor did. Come from NXT, win the Money in the Bank, and then cash in and become a world champion very quickly. Itami has an ability, has a chance to follow the same path that our current WWE champion has accomplished. Well, Samoa Joe, our next man, who, well, he was originally on SmackDown, got drafted over to Raw in the draft, and ever since he's been searching for his place here on the Raw roster. A guy who has all the talent in the world. We talk about a future world champion. He's another one. You're looking at him yet to win a championship here in Universe Mode, but I tell you what, it won't be long. He is something special. A man who is not to be messed with. Recent times, he's been dealing with the likes of Goldberg alongside Ziggler, Rollins, Cena, and Owens. It's a big list of guys all coming after Goldberg. Perhaps Samoa Joe, perhaps similar to Dolph Ziggler and others may think to win Money in the Bank and maybe even cash in on Goldberg as soon as tonight. You know, they can cash in tonight. The winner don't have to wait around until next show. He can do it all tonight. The contract is valid as soon as the match is over. And now another man from SmackDown, Bray Wyatt, multiple-time Intercontinental Champion. Well, Bray Wyatt earlier on, he suffered an attack by Braun Strowman. We believe, you know, we still haven't got full confirmation, but Braun Strowman and Bray Wyatt were in the same locker room at the same time. We obviously spotted it on camera, so our referees and backstage officials rushed to the locker room to try and break any potential conflict up, and both men were just staring each other down in each other's face, talking a bit of trash to one another. No conflict took place, as we know, so Bray Wyatt has not been affected. He is still in good condition. He hasn't been hurt from Braun Strowman. Likewise for Strowman, who he's got a big Intercontinental Championship matchup very soon here tonight on Money in the Bank as well. So that is big news. So Bray Wyatt is 100% still, as is Braun Strowman. Both men were, well, I think we're about to come to blows, but, well, I guess fortunately our officials got there in time to break things up, or break any potential conflict up. Well, finally, the last man in this match, a man who won the Royal Rumble, a man who is still chasing his first championship victory here in Universe Mode on the main roster. AJ Styles, the former NXT champion, looking to become a world champion. Well, he had the chance at WrestleMania, he couldn't get it done. And ever since, it's been eating him alive that he hasn't been a champion. He wants to be the world champion more than anything. In recent times, he's even formed a little bit of an alliance, you know, a short-term alliance, I guess a bit of common enemies type of alliance with Goldberg, our Universal Champion. So AJ Styles could cash in Money in the Bank later on tonight on his ally, Goldberg. Or he could cash in on the man who beat him at WrestleMania, Finn Balor. Or, of course, you know, maybe the championships changes hands. Goldberg versus Kevin Owens later on, and Finn Balor against Roman Reigns and Sami Zayn. So the titles could completely change hands later on. We'll have to wait and see. As this match is underway, 6 men all going for the one prize. It is 6-man Money in the Bank ladder match. Styles with a clothesline turns Dean Ambrose inside and out to start things off. Itami set over the top rope by Samoa Joe. You can see the two battling out there. This is going to be crazy. This is going to be hard to follow, but we'll try our best. This is going to be fun. Joe takes down Itami. Bray Wyatt and Dolph Ziggler starting things off over there in the bottom right corner of the ring as well. Ambrose gets Styles against the ropes. Comes back and look out. Spinebuster there by Ambrose as Itami uses the ladder on Samoa Joe. Everything's legal in this one as Joe, oh, from behind, a dragon suplex. Itami taken down and landing on the outside of the ring. A little bit harsher of an environment there for Itami as he gets struck in the back with that ladder by Samoa Joe. Raw Samoa Joe. SmackDown's Hideo Itami. And look, the thing is, you know, if a Raw superstar wins, they can cash in on the SmackDown champion or the Raw champion. It does not matter. Likewise to SmackDown, you can cash in on whatever champion you want. AJ Styles sets the ladder up and Itami and Bray Wyatt realize it now. Styles is up top. He's looking to climb up. Forget about the other two. He's looking to get the briefcase. Styles has got both hands on him, but now they're trying to get him off as both Ziggler and Ambrose need to take him off as Styles is powerbombed by Samoa Joe. Perhaps even caught some of the ladder on the back of his neck and the head on the way down. Tough landing for Styles, but an early opportunity has gone begging. Could have put this one away early. Ambrose struck with a suplex by Ziggler. Itami and Joe battling away as well. Dolph Ziggler's going up top. Joe with some elbows. Bray Wyatt after Itami. Ziggler with an elbow strikes Dean Ambrose right in the chest and celebrates with the fans as well. A good start for Dolph Ziggler. Styles takes out Samoa Joe. And now Bray Wyatt has Itami up top. Uh-oh. Fall away slam. Avalanching him off the top of the rope. And now Ambrose lands on the ladder with a suplex. It is Itami, Ziggler, and Joe all outside of the ring right now trying to recover. Meanwhile, AJ Styles has the ladder. What the hell is he thinking? Oh, Ziggler gets in there and, well, gets rid of that ladder. I think Styles is perhaps thinking about running off that ladder and launching over the top of the rope. That could have been suicide if he had went for that one. Thank God he didn't. But now, oh, suplex, down goes Ziggler. Joe's taken out as well as Bray Wyatt. He's in the corner. Itami hits a suplex, a German, on Bray Wyatt. And look out, runs through the knee there on AJ Styles. What about this from Hideo Itami? This is a breakout moment, opportunity for Hideo Itami. A chance to win Money in the Bank, a chance to win your first world title. Ziggler, Ambrose are the only two men who have won a championship, a world championship here in Universe Mode. Bray Wyatt, Intercontinental Champion. Styles, the NXT Championship. Joe and Itami, no championships. Crucial. This match is so big. As we say, it's the night that changes everything. Well, you can win the Money in the Bank and you can change the complete landscape of WWE. Baseball sliding dropkick, and that has even busted Itami open. Big kick got him right on the forehead. And that's cut him open. So Itami, well, I don't think he's going to be the first, but well, the only one I should say, but he is the first to be cut open here. Ambrose now going to be taken over the top of the rope by Bray Wyatt, who's going to continue the assault out there. Meanwhile, AJ Styles again, well, he doesn't care about the others. Once again climbing up. Styles looking to win this thing. He's got one hand, two hands on it. Samoa Joe trying to take Styles down, as is Bray Wyatt. Takes a few shots and down goes Styles. Well, AJ Styles, he hung on for dear life. Did not want to let go of that briefcase, but he had no choice. Neck breaker now by Ziggler. No counter there by Samoa Joe. Now Ambrose is going up top. Dean's going up. Oh, Ziggler bounces into the ladder and takes out Dean Ambrose. Now, Styles, here he comes, looking to fly over the top. Oh, but he misses out. Bray Wyatt with a counter avoided it. Now Samoa Joe's all by himself. He's all alone in the ring, climbing up. A chance to win Money in the Bank. Bray Wyatt is coming. Joe's got his hands on it. Bray Wyatt's trying to get rid of the ladder. And oh, Joe falls off the top, lands on the ladder as well. Wow. Ziggler tossed over the top. Samoa Joe could be out of this match. That was a harsh fall. Ambrose and Bray Wyatt still going. Joe's trying to get to his feet though. Is Itami over the top. Styles has the ladder again. What's he going to do with it? Wants to set it back up. Styles, I think he's got the right idea. He's just completely coming after that briefcase. Ambrose with the dirty deeds on Bray Wyatt. Styles has no care at all for the others. He just wants to set the ladder up and go for the briefcase. Now Ambrose is up top, trying to take Styles out. Some shots to the gut. Joe, though, he's going to take both men off the ladder. Takes out the ladder as well. Now Samoa Joe, he's setting it up. Bray Wyatt's going to take advantage. Bray's going up the top here. Can the Eater of Worlds, the leader of the Wyatt family, end this thing? Look out. It's going to be both Joe and Ziggler trying to take him down as... Oh! The back of Bray Wyatt. Take it out of this thing. Itami now. Launches Joe. And now Dean Ambrose is all alone in the ring. Styles is stirring. He's trying to get back in there. But a chance for Dean Ambrose if he wants it. He's taking his time. Taking too much time. Ambrose now. Look out. Styles drags down Dean Ambrose. Heads collide as well. Ambrose misses out there an opportunity to take Styles down. Meanwhile, AJ attempted powerbomb. Ambrose is fighting it, and he does with a counter. Joe has that ladder now. He's trying to strike Itami. Itami counters and gets it back. Bray's over the top of the rope. Gut busted there by AJ Styles as well. Well, that ladder slides out of the ring. We've got another ladder at the top there that's set up for something nasty. Oh, power slam by Itami. What about that? Beautifully executed there by Hideo. He's going outside the ring, looking to get that ladder back in the ring. Well, he's got an opportunity, a real opportunity. Styles is getting a ladder as well. You can see Joe's down. Ambrose is down. Bray Wyatt's just back to his feet. Itami introduces the ladder. Ziggler strikes Itami in the face with it. Well, thanks very much for the ladder, says Ziggler. And now he's going to set it up. He's going to look to climb. Ziggler's up top. Oh, he's got a lot of time. There's no one around. Ziggler's got the briefcase. 3 men are coming. Can they break it up in time? Ziggler's holding on. Can he do it? Joe up there. He falls and crashes. Styles now sends Ambrose onto the ladder. Oh my god, what is he thinking? AJ Styles has got Ambrose in position. Styles! Oh my god! 450 splash! Through the ladder! Breaks the ladder in half and may have broken Dean Ambrose in half. Wow! AJ Styles, you can see it again in the corner there. 450 and Ambrose is in big trouble. What a move by AJ, risking it all here. The ladder's been broken. Styles sent over the top of the rope. Bray Wyatt is down as well. There's no one in the ring. Dean Ambrose is somehow back to his feet. I don't know how, but he is. He's back up. Ziggler's got the ladder. He's all alone, but Joe's going to join him. Strikes Joe on the face. And Ziggler, once again, another big opportunity here. A big chance to climb. He's all alone again. But the briefcase, you can see, is swayed away. And Ziggler with an elbow at the top of the ladder. Making sure that Joe's not going to get to him. Now he's got the briefcase. Now he's going to win Money in the Bank. Styles is here. Styles, he's not stopping him. He's wasting too much time at Ziggler. Taken down. And Bray Wyatt takes out Ziggler. Dolph had the briefcase. He had it won. He took out Joe. He was all alone. But Styles, he wasted a lot of time. Nearly messed up. But Bray Wyatt saves the day. Takes out Ziggler. Now Itami. What's he got planned there? Went for the running knee, but Joe countering. Now Bray's up top. Bray's all alone. Itami and Joe realize, as does Ambrose, trying to get rid of Bray off the top. Takes out the ladder. Bray's hanging on, but he can't hang on for much longer. He's taken down. Itami hit with a powerbomb by Joe. He might go for a few here. No, instead, turns into a submission. But you can forget about submissions. They don't apply. But it's all about inflicting damage. Itami's tapping. We can tap all you like. It won't matter. It's hurt him, though. There's now Styles. Sets that ladder back up. Samoa Joe takes out Dolph Ziggler. Whoa, AJ Styles all alone. AJ's got the briefcase now. AJ trying to win this thing. AJ may have it. AJ. Uh-oh. Gets struck with a powerbomb by Joe. The two bigger men in the match, Bray Wyatt and Samoa Joe, trying to infiltrate and dictate the course of this match. I mean, they have been tough to take off the ladder. It's been required normally 2 men to take Bray and Joe off that ladder. But the power of both those men have been able to take off Styles and others with just one of them. And they've been really effective in taking out and making sure no one else gets that briefcase. Ziggler hit with the ladder there by Bray Wyatt. Itami coming around. Bray's all alone. Itami realizes he's going to make sure that his SmackDown, well, his fellow SmackDown superstar does not get in there and take that briefcase and take away his opportunity. Hamstring kick there by Styles, takes down Bray Wyatt. AJ back to the ladder. AJ, I've got to say, he's had the right mindset this entire match. Whenever he's in the ring, he's always looking to climb the ladder. And that's what I think a lot of the other guys in this match have missed out on. Now Samoa Joe. Joe, he has a chance. Styles is out of there. Ziggler and Ambrose are distracted. Samoa Joe's up top. Joe's got the briefcase. Ambrose is trying to take him out. He hasn't got the power to do it. And Joe's got it. Samoa Joe sneaks in, takes out the briefcase. He's got it in his hand. Ambrose tried to take Joe off the top, but he just couldn't budge. He couldn't take out Samoa Joe, and the rest of the superstars were distracted, and SmackDown Samoa Joe steals the victory and is the Money in the Bank winner. He is Mr. Money in the Bank. What a match, though, that we saw. You can see Ambrose trying to push Joe, but he just unhooked the briefcase right there. Styles could only sit back and watch. It was too late. Joe had it and took the right opportunity, made the most of it, and he's got the Money in the Bank, and he can cash that thing in anytime, any place. Ladies and gentlemen, the next time we come your way on pay-per-view, it will be, for the first time ever, the King of the Ring tournament, and the first round matches have been announced. There will be Nakamura versus The Big Show, Triple H versus Hideo Itami. We'll also see AJ Styles one-on-one against the former Intercontinental Champion Neville. Cesaro, the former IC Champ, up against the former WWE Champion Dean Ambrose. Dolph Ziggler goes one-on-one with Sheamus as well. More matches will be announced in the coming weeks, but we'll see the first round matches on the next 2 episodes of Raw and Smackdown as we get ready for our next matchup. It's for the Intercontinental Championship. It'll be Braun Strowman against Luke Harper. Well, here comes the monster among men, Braun Strowman. He lost the championship at the recent Extreme Rules pay-per-view, and this is now his opportunity, his chance to win back the championship that arguably he should have never lost. It was thanks to interferences from Eric Rowan and Bray Wyatt that helped Luke Harper win that matchup. And now tonight, we will see Braun Strowman one-on-one with Luke Harper, and the Wyatt family have been banned from ringside. They are not to get involved. If they are to get involved at any point, they will automatically, well, Luke Harper will automatically be disqualified and he will lose the Intercontinental Championship. So no outside interferences is to be had by the Wyatts, which means Harper could be in some trouble tonight. This is a real test for him. Look, he's been impressive. There's no doubt about that. He's picked up the wins. He's beaten a lot of opponents. So far, so good as an Intercontinental Champion. But, you know, Harper got pretty lucky. He got lucky. The Wyatts really helped him win that match at Extreme Rules. Now he's all alone. This is it. It's all on Harper. It's do or die. He's got no one to help him out. And Braun Strowman, well, he's pissed. He almost got in a fight with Bray Wyatt backstage earlier on. It didn't happen. Clearly, Braun Strowman is hunting the Wyatt family down. He beat up Eric Rowan a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown. They've been after, you know, he's been after Harper for weeks. He's been after Bray Wyatt for weeks. Strowman wants to beat up his former Wyatt family members, and he wants to do it ASAP. Tonight, he gets his chance at Luke Harper, a chance to win back the championship that arguably he should never have lost, which I think means Luke Harper's in trouble. Luke Harper's going to be in for the fight of his life. I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. It's going to be very, very tough. Strowman is one angry, pissed off monster, and that is not good. Luke Harper certainly can hold his own, no doubt about that. This is his opportunity. This is his chance to prove himself as a singles. That he doesn't need the Wyatt family himself, that he's capable of getting the job done on his own. This is his breakout opportunity. But I gotta say, Harper all alone with Strowman, who is a man on a mission, a one-man wrecking machine. This is going to be very, very difficult for him. This is it. This is a true test. Intercontinental Championship on the line. The one opportunity for Harper to break out on his own. Show us what he can do. Let's see it. Let's do it. One-on-one. Harper versus Strowman and Money in the Bank. Straight away, Harper comes after Strowman with some big rights and lefts. A good start here by the champ. Uppercut to follow it up. So Strowman rocked a little bit early on here. The champ coming out strong. Harper looking pretty good. He's got Strowman in the corner. Here he comes. Oh, Strowman avoids. And now Spinebuster by Strowman. Big move to start the offense off in this matchup for Braun Strowman. And as we said earlier on, he almost came to blows with Bray Wyatt until that was broken up backstage by referees and backstage officials. And it was a heated argument. The two were in each other's face. You know, it was, loud screaming and yelling, and they almost came to blows. But it got broken up quickly, thanks to the cameraman being able to spot what was going down backstage with Strowman entering in the locker room. And we couldn't get a camera in there, but we figured out that it almost went down, but it didn't. And Bray Wyatt got an opportunity to compete in the Money in the Bank ladder match because of that. Strowman got a chance to compete in this one-on-one matchup for the Intercontinental Championship because of that. So Strowman, perhaps, instead of waiting for the Wyatts to perhaps interfere in this match, he wanted to take matters into his own hands and come after Bray Wyatt himself. Harper takes down Strowman, plants him down. Braun Strowman in some trouble. As Harper drops the elbow as well. Big chance for Harper, as we said. This is the whole point of the situation. Braun Strowman wants to break out on his own. He's sick and tired of being in Bray Wyatt's shadow. He's sick and tired of being secondary to Bray Wyatt. Well, arguably, he was maybe even the fourth guy in the Wyatt family. Eric Rowan and Luke Harper both ahead of him in the pecking order. And Braun Strowman was sick and tired of just being, a lackey. He wanted to break out, be his own man, and you got to respect that. And he basically, he decided to take out Bray Wyatt when he tried to upstage his big moment, try to, in Braun Strowman's own words, take all the credit for his good work. So, whether you agree with Braun Strowman or you agree with Bray Wyatt, it doesn't really matter. As we know right now, Braun Strowman is just pissed off with the Wyatts, and the Wyatts are pissed off with Braun Strowman. Both parties have been trying to beat the hell out of each other at any possible chance that they get. Right now, Luke Harper trying to do his best, but you can see the size advantage. Luke Harper is a big man. He is a big man, but Braun Strowman still is just huge. It's incredible. Luke Harper is not dwarfed by many men, but Braun Strowman is just an absolute... Look at the size difference between the two. It is unbelievable. And Luke Harper is all alone. It's one thing to have the Wyatt family in your corner helping you out and distracting the referee to give you the upper hand, but when you're all alone against this guy who's wanting to beat the hell out of you, this is real trouble. But so far, Harper's holding up his own. So far, things are going well for Harper. He's been getting plenty of offense in as he continues the assault right now to Strowman, who's on the mat, and that's where Harper needs to keep him down. As he's got the submission applied, that'll get him the victory, but looks like Strowman may have had a boot underneath the rope, the referee calling for the break. That's one thing, when you try and make Braun Strowman tap out, you better make sure you're in the middle of the ring, because he's got a huge body, a huge frame about him, 6'9". He can get those huge legs underneath those ropes or the long reach and reach out. There's Luke Harper, the boot, the stomp right into the midsection of Strowman. There's now Strowman, back body drop, down goes Harper. The Intercontinental Champion, first time in his career he's been the Intercontinental Champion. Braun Strowman, of course, won it as well. And the only man who hasn't won the IC title in the Wyatt family group is, of course, Eric Rowan. Maybe give him an opportunity. He might win it. You never know. As Strowman kicks out. Well, Eric Rowan, he was in no condition to compete after Braun Strowman's backstage assault. So, Strowman, I think, made a bit of a mission of his own to try and take out the Wyatt family, as much as he could before Money in the Bank even happened. Of course, had that huge fight with Bray Wyatt on the stage area a couple of weeks ago, and took down Bray Wyatt with a suplexes and running power slams. Really did a number on it. There's a snap DDT there by Luke Harper on Braun Strowman. And Bray Wyatt was really lucky to be even able to compete here at Money in the Bank, and I guess Braun Strowman wasn't finished with him yet, and he decided to come after him one more time, but unfortunately he just couldn't quite do it. It was broken up backstage, but now he's looking to take out that aggression here on Luke Harper. So far, Harper's been in it, and more than in it, probably even doing a little bit better than Braun Strowman. He might be ahead in this matchup. He's got some really vicious rights and lefts at the moment. Strowman shrugs off Harper there, but he needs to get himself going here. He needs to build a bit of momentum. Snapmare takedown. Harper with a shot to the guts there of Strowman. That'll help Luke Harper. And now again the power of Strowman on the display. Luke Harper trying to get to him, but he can't do it. Takes down Strowman right there. Looking to get him up. And Strowman with a shot and a block takedown. Strowman now, he's getting ready. He's feeling it. He may be looking for something big soon. He's got Harper up. Tempted right hand. Luke Harper finds the counter. And now, oh, got set flying through the air. Harper launched himself at Strowman, but a back body drop. Down goes Luke Harper. And Strowman continues the assault, continues to wear down Luke Harper. And Braun Strowman, well, he signaled as though he wanted to look for something big, perhaps that running power slam. If he can connect with a move like that, it could be all over. Braun Strowman looking to win back his championship right here. Lines up Harper, and a splash into the corner. That could break bones. No doubt about that. A man of Strowman's size launching at full steam ahead at you in the corner. That is dangerous, and Harper's feeling the effects, but still not enough to beat him. Braun Strowman taking a rest now. What is Strowman thinking? He's got Harper right where he wants him. He just needs to try and finish him off. Blocks that shot. Now a shot of his own there to Luke Harper. And uh-oh, he's got him up. Running power slam. Running power slam by Strowman. Harper's down. Harper's out. Has Strowman beat the champ here? Strowman with a running power slam. He's done it. Strowman makes quick work of Luke Harper. Strowman wins back the championship thanks to the running power slam. And Luke Harper, without the Wyatt family, unsuccessful here tonight. Braun Strowman may not have got his hands on Bray. We know that's inevitable. It's going to happen. Eventually, he's been waiting and waiting, and he's been dealing with Rowan, he's been dealing with Harper, and maybe tonight he may have finally have dealt with the last of the Wyatt family until he gets his hands on Bray. Braun Strowman wins back the championship that he should have never lost, thanks to outside interferences at Extreme Rules. Now Strowman is once again the champion. Well, it was a lot quicker than what I thought it was going to be. One running power slam puts Luke Harper down. That's the power and strength of Strowman on display there. Strowman gets the win over Harper. A huge win. And, well, wait a second. From behind, there's Eric Rowan trying to blindside Strowman, trying to get him from behind. But Strowman having none of it. And clotheslines Rowan out of the ring. Rowan trying to upset the celebration, but it's not going to happen. This is Braun Strowman's night. Well, time for our next matchup, ladies and gentlemen. It's more tag team action as we see the WWE Raw Tag Team Championships on the line as the New Day. And they are going to be challenging the team of Gallows and Anderson for the Tag Team Championships. They are coming out in a moment's time. As you can see, the New Day, Big E, Kofi Kingston, and Xavier Woods. We've been told that it will be the combination of Big E and Kofi Kingston on display here tonight. And I'm going to say, my personal opinion, that might be their A team out of the combinations. But they're looking to win their first tag team championships for a long time now. It's been over a season since they've been champions. Former tag team champions over on the SmackDown brand. And, well, look, they've had success. They've had a lot of fortune. They've done well for themselves. But it's been a long time in between drinks. It's been a while since they've been at the top. And I think it's time. It's time for the New Day to get some championships around their waist. They're due. They're due for a big win. It's taken them a long time to get in contention. They are here. They cannot afford to mess this up. Let's be honest. Let's be just brutally honest. If they mess this one up, they could be in line for a long, long time. There's a lot of great teams on Raw at the moment that are all gunning for these championships that Carl Anderson and Luke Gallows currently hold. No AJ Styles tonight, of course, who, well, I think he'll be recovering after that Money in the Bank ladder match. What a match that was. Gallows and Anderson will be all by themselves. And last time we saw the club on pay-per-view at Extreme Rules, Styles was in their corner. And you can argue that Styles did help them in their matchup. And perhaps gave them that little extra boost that they needed to make sure that the championship stayed with them against the Usos. So, little controversial there, perhaps. you know. But I think, to be honest, Gallows and Anderson were probably going to get it done regardless. But anyways, forget about that, because Styles won't be in their corner tonight. They're all alone, and they will be tested. The New Day are in pretty good touch. They've been winning a lot more matches in recent times than usual. They've been finally just starting to get themselves back on top. It's been a long time, as I said. You know, sometimes you just go through a bit of a rut. You just go down, you just lose and lose and lose, and eventually you get that one win, and that one win can lead to another and lead to another, and all of a sudden you get on a bit of a roll, you get on a bit of a winning streak, and then all of a sudden you're in the title contention, and you know, you just got to ride that momentum. You just got to hope that momentum takes you all the way to winning the championships back, and this is what the New Day need to hope here tonight. I mean, they can't rely on their recent form. That's, you know, thrown out the window. Gallows and Anderson are the best team right now in the WWE, in the entire tag team division, in my opinion. So this is a real test. Can the New Day beat the best? That is the question, and we're about to find out. The Raw Tag titles on the line. Gallows and Anderson versus the New Day's Big E and Kofi Kingston. The Club versus the New Day. Let's get it on. Tag team action here at Money in the Bank. Well, I guess, you know, Xavier Woods is ringside for this one. I guess the question is, will he play any type of role? I mean, AJ Styles obviously recovering after a hellacious Money in the Bank ladder match. But the Club probably would have liked to have AJ Styles out there with him. AJ Styles obviously could just even the score if Xavier Woods does in fact get himself involved. And I'm sure the New Day may be a little bit desperate. You never know. They've, you know, been waiting and waiting and waiting. They want those championships badly. They want to be tag champs really badly. And, you know, they can't afford mistakes, as we said. So that was a DDT there by Big E. So if Xavier has to interfere to help them get over the line, and so be it, I think. They need to get there. They need this win. They need to do everything they can. And obviously the Club, I guess, exploited that with AJ Styles last pay-per-view. So I guess if the Club can do it, perhaps the New Day need to do it themselves. If they have the advantage, why not take it, take full advantage of it? Power slam there by Big E. That's the power on display. You got the power of Big E. You got the high-flying ability of Kofi Kingston. It's really a great tag team. You know, they have the right recipe for success. There's a powerbomb by Big E. Well, there you go. It's good stuff so far from Big E, former United States champion here. And as we've said many times, the New Day's Kofi Kingston, Big E, and even Xavier Woods are all great singles individuals here in Universe Mode. Kingston, IC champion, Big E, US champion. Xavier Woods has come close on many occasions to pulling off the big win, including being in the Final Four of the Royal Rumble. He's done a lot of great things without really having the titles to perhaps, showcase that. But I think at the moment, the New Day still have plenty of life as a tag team. There would be some temptation from our Raw General Manager Christian, perhaps look to maybe offload some of the New Day members and split them up as a singles, try and utilize the most they possibly can out of Kofi Kingston and Big E and Xavier Woods as a singles. There's so much success there, but the New Day have stuck to the guns. They've promised Christian that they want to keep things, going as a tag team. They want to remain a tag team. They're gonna turn things around, and so far they have, and they're back in the title picture as Luke Gallows enters this matchup. Kingston now against the ropes. Gallows, what can he do here? Grabs the hold of Kingston. Oh, a power slam of his own. Trying to upstage Big E, perhaps. There you go. That's pretty good stuff there from Luke Gallows, and he's the big man of the group, and he's got to be the one to step it up here for Gallows and Anderson here tonight. The Hype Bros just narrowly missing out on this opportunity. The New Day defeated the Hype Bros to be in this position. They also defeated the Usos as well. Two major victories in recent times, and that's exactly what you want to see from the New Day. Getting the wins over the best teams. Now they just need one more big win. It's against the champs. Kingston off the second rope there. That's the high-flying ability of Kofi Kingston. We'll see more of that, no doubt about that, as Kingston has Gallows against the ropes, and Kingston driving the knee into Luke Gallows. And there you go. Kingston trying to fire himself up. Get the New Day chants going. Get the crowd supporting them. Kingston, suplex, connects. Drives down Luke Gallows, and that's the power on display of Kofi Kingston. Perhaps we didn't expect him to be able to lift up Gallows and deliver that suplex, but Kofi's able to. Gallows a much bigger man, but Kingston's still not giving up. He's going to do everything he can as Kingston, double knees, launched himself at Gallows, and down he goes. The knees are wrapped around Gallows at the moment. Now Kingston trying to get to his feet, and Gallows with a belly-to-belly slam. Kingston's down as Gallows looks for the corner and will get the tag, brings in his tag team partner, Carl Anderson here. Anderson now gets Kingston against the ropes. What's he got planned? Try for the drop kick, missed out at Kingston. Connects with a boot of his own. Well, Kofi Kingston looking pretty good at the moment, looking for a suplex on Anderson, but a counter, and Anderson hits one of his own there. So it's a bit of a situation where it's move for move, both teams just firing shots back and forth, trying to outdo one another. And at the moment, it's hard to say who's really ahead. At the moment, of course, Anderson's beating the hell out of Kofi Kingston, just stomping away. But it's a close battle between the two teams, and that's what we wanted to see. We want to see Gallows and Anderson tested. They've been such a great team since winning the championships at WrestleMania. Their tag team title reign has been good so far, but I guess the jury's still a little bit out on them. They beat the Usos, of course, but it's time for them to step it up and look to beat a few other teams and show us what they're capable of, what they can do. Clothesline there. Down goes Kingston. Kingston back to his feet now is going to be driven into the corner. What's Anderson got planned here now? Perhaps looking for the tag. Might bring in Luke Gallows. No. Kingston grabs a hold of him, takes him down in the corner. Shot there by Anderson, rather. Into the guts. And now Anderson, whoa! Launches himself with a big boot right into Kofi Kingston. And this time, he's going to showcase his ability to taunt and try and get the fan support there. But the fans not really after that. You know, they're not really impressed whatsoever. Kingston now in the corner. Anderson looking again for that tag, but Kingston continues to counter. Not going to give it to him. He's going to drive Anderson to the corner now. And Big E wants to get the tag in. Kofi wants the tag in as well. He went for it, but once again, both teams can't quite get the tag. Such an even battle. Might be up to Anderson or Kingston to finish things here. Anderson, leg sweep. Down goes Kofi. Kofi Kingston feeling the effects now. He's in a bit of trouble. Anderson won't let him get the tag, so the pressure's on Kofi now. He needs to get to his feet and fight back, otherwise the isolation of this one, both men have been in there for a while now, could be trouble. Spinebuster there by Carl Anderson. That could be it here. Big E's going to get there though and break things up. Well, it was close. That spinebuster could beat many, many men, and that's very, very, very close. And now takes him off his feet. Anderson has him up. Front face lock. Kofi's in trouble. A tag could be huge here. Luke Gallows tags himself in. And now, here's some tag team work. Oh, yes. Sit out bomb there by Carl Anderson with the assist by Gallows. The club are in sync tonight. They're looking the goods. And the New Day are in trouble. Kingston just can't get out of there. Just can't get the tag. Can't bring in his partner. And to be fair, he's had an opportunity. But he's missed out. He's failed. And now, Gallows into the corner. This is trouble. Turns him around. There's now Kingston. Flips him over into the other side of the ring. Here he comes. Up the top. Crossbody. Kingston firing back. Is this enough to beat Gallows? No, a kick out. Kingston trying his best to stay in this matchup. Doing everything he can. Gonna take Gallows into the corner. Can Kingston get the tag? No, again, a counter. Kingston can't fight through. He's trying everything. Big E's got to reach out and tag himself in here. A mistake there, perhaps. Kingston now into the corner. And now Gallows tags in his partner. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Look out. Here it comes. The Magic Killer. The cover now. Trouble here for the New Day. Gallows takes out Big E. And Kingston's got nothing left. The club retain the titles. Well, there you go. That's a masterclass right there from the club. Not letting Kingston get that tag at all. Isolating him, spine busters, sit-out bombs, and the magic killer to top it off. Excellent stuff here. Anderson was great. Gallows was great. The New Day, they looked good early on, but just when Kingston couldn't get that tag, they just needed Big E in there to clean things up, but he couldn't quite find the tag. He's missed out because of that. The New Day have lost their chance to win this championship back here tonight. Anderson and Gallows still the tag team champions. I guess the question is, which team are going to step up next to challenge the club on Monday Night Raw? Lots of good teams are still yet to take on Gallows and Anderson for the titles. Their reign is just getting started. They are getting better and better every time we see them. The question is, who's going to stop them? Well, we get ready for some women's action here on Money in the Bank as the boss herself, Sasha Banks, approaches the ring as she prepares to try and win back the Women's Championship. It's been a long time since she's been the champ. She wants to once again capture it. Right about this time last season, Sasha Banks was on top of the women's division as the champion. And now it's been a while, as we said, she has been scratching and clawing, trying to get her way back to the top, but a lot of other women have come along and taken her opportunities away from her. And the one that we've been witnessing lately has been Becky Lynch. Sasha Banks with a controversial victory over Becky Lynch at on SmackDown a couple of weeks ago, and because of that, she's got herself a #1 contendership opportunity and she's got a title shot. But realistically, she shouldn't have had it, because of this woman, our current women's champion Charlotte, interfering and distracting Becky Lynch, making sure that she will not make it to Money in the Bank. From my personal perspective, it seems as though Charlotte is dodging Becky Lynch. It seems as though Charlotte is afraid of Becky Lynch and could potentially be scared that she may lose that championship to Becky Lynch, so she's doing everything in her power to make sure that Becky Lynch is getting nowhere near the title picture. Becky Lynch basically, nearly had it done. She nearly had it. But then Sasha Banks was able to capitalize on the distraction, hit the bank statement, and made Becky Lynch tap out. So Charlotte's distraction worked, and Charlotte's plan at the moment is working. Well, two women who aren't exactly well liked here in the women's division, Charlotte and Sasha Banks, will battle it out right now. Becky Lynch will just have no choice but to watch on. So here we go. Let's get this underway. Charlotte versus Becky Lynch. One-on-one for the Women's Championship. Charlotte, neckbreaker to start off. Well, you'd have to say Charlotte will be the favourite heading into this one, no doubt about it. Sasha Banks has been good, as we've said, but, I don't think she's been at the top of the division. She's suffered a few losses here and there. Naomi's gotten the better of her in recent times, but Sasha's been clawing her way back. Despite some losses, she's got herself back in contention. She's here right now. That's all that matters, but the confidence level will be a little bit up and down. Yes, she'll be confident that she beat Becky Lynch, but, was it a fair victory? I don't think so. So, can she honestly be feeling as though that she deserves this opportunity? I don't know. Maybe she does. Maybe, her ego is so big that she doesn't care what happens, how she wins, as long as she wins, and, that she is, the rightful winner. She deserves this opportunity. And Charlotte with another neck breaker. But in my opinion, Sasha Banks is very lucky to be here, but she needs to make the most of this opportunity as he's going for a Hurricane Rana as, takes down Sasha Banks to Charlotte after hitting the counter. Sasha Banks' head bouncing off the mat, and now Charlotte looking to capitalize here. The elbow down onto the knee of Sasha Banks. Charlotte lining herself up here, going up top, maybe looking to try something big here to capitalize and get the early start, early momentum of flying, diving crossbody. That will work. And now Sasha Banks back on the defense. Charlotte again with another counter and takes down Sasha Banks once again. This is why she's on top of the women's division right now. We'll take you back to Extreme Rules, where we thought we were going to see a handshake between Becky Lynch and Charlotte, a celebration between the two friends battling it out, competing at the highest level. But as it turned out, Charlotte turned on Becky Lynch. She attacked her for no reason. We've come to the conclusion that, Charlotte nearly lost to Becky Lynch, so now, you know, she's got this new demeanor about it. She realizes all this new competition is coming through. Alexa Bliss is just, she's just joined the roster. Naomi's on the rise. Nikki Bella's performing better. Obviously Sasha and Becky Lynch. You know, Paige is always there. So there's a lot of great competition right now in this women's division. And I think Charlotte is really worried about her, you know, her spot. She's really worried that she's going to lose that championship. So anyone who's standing in her way, she's going to do whatever it takes to try and keep them away, keep them down. And certainly she sees Becky Lynch as a major threat. So she had to do what she had to do. She took out Becky Lynch, betrayed her own friend to keep that championship around her waist. And I guess, you know, you got to respect the desire to be a champion, but you can't really respect the way she's gone about it. She's going to get Sasha Banks up, taken down there by Sasha. So Becky Lynch won't have the opportunity tonight, but perhaps in the future. But for right now, as we said, Sasha Banks, this is her chance. This is her turn. Former women's champion herself. Driving Charlotte into the corner. Now, double knees into the gut of Charlotte. Sasha, though, taking off her feet. Charlotte looking to continue the momentum, but it's Charlotte taking off her feet now by Sasha Banks. Banks gets Charlotte up. And perhaps that Banks statement will be the key to her success. Obviously used it to beat Becky Lynch. Can she use it again here tonight to beat Charlotte and win the championship back? In a long time, as we said, since she's been the champ. She's had her opportunities, but she's been missing out for a while. Enziguri right to the side of the head of Charlotte, who was on her knees. Sasha Banks taking full advantage now. And continues the attack here. Charlotte in some trouble now as Sasha Banks starting to get some momentum, just starting to fire up and work her way into this matchup. And she's going to jump off the second, diving off the second, went for the splash. Charlotte saw it coming, back to her feet and avoids. It's not going to stop Sasha Banks though, still continuing to try her absolute best to keep Charlotte down, but Charlotte's not going to stay down. Oh! What about that neck breaker? That was quick, that was swift, and that was done to perfection. And Charlotte able to take down Sasha Banks, but Banks not giving up as she goes for a running bulldog. Sasha Banks taking Charlotte into the middle of the ring, and now a jumping drop kick into her back, and continues to work away in the back with another kick to it. Sasha Banks, she's in a good position right now. She just needs to keep this going. Uh-oh. Shoulders down. Here we go. The cover now. Both legs hooked. Oh, a near fall. Almost got her. Sasha Banks nearly won the championship. So close. Now, suplex to follow it up. I got to tell you, Sasha Banks is looking really good. I didn't think she had that much of a chance. She just didn't have the momentum of the victories heading into this matchup to, I guess, prove to me that she could win. But I tell you what, she's stepping it up. This is one of her better performances in recent times. But just as I said that, the spear connects, and this could be it now. Sasha, though, collides heads with Charlotte. Charlotte kicks her into the corner. Sasha Banks doing her best, but gets met with a boot to the face. And now, look out. Neckbreaker of her own. Excellent stuff there from Sasha Banks. Finally returning the favour on one of those neckbreakers. She's been receiving plenty of them. Good for her to finally hit back with one of her own. Continues the assault now. So I gotta say, Sasha's looking good. Perhaps she just needs that Bank statement, and it could be it. She's just gonna find one big move, because she's got Charlotte on the rocks here. She's really testing her. And Charlotte perhaps not her full head into the game here. Obviously half her mind perhaps focused on Becky Lynch, the other half on Sasha. Well, because of that full focus isn't there, and Sasha Banks is, I guess, you know, reaping the benefits here. She's got a real chance to beat Charlotte. You can see she's really tiring here. She's just struggling a little bit. She's got to really realize that she's in trouble. She's got to get her head back in the game, and she's going to try and do something. And she's going for it now. Perhaps she want a natural selection. She's not going to get it, though. Takes Sasha Banks off her feet, and now taunting and saluting to the crowd. And here we go. Presses down on Sasha, but again, another kick out. Not enough to put her away just yet, but the signs are there. Sasha was in real control, but That spear really rocked her. She's been struggling to get back into it since. It may be a matter of time unless Sasha Banks can do something now. Needs that bank statement ASAP. Stomps away there in the midsection of Charlotte. What can Sasha Banks muster up here? Can she find something to beat Charlotte? Uppercut there by Charlotte. A shot to the gut. Thought perhaps bank statement was coming. She needs it. She's got to find it. Just can't quite get it though. Charlotte continues to counter. Sasha, another neck breaker. It's effective, but is it enough? And now Rack just talks the head of Charlotte back, trying to put some pressure on the body in the back. That knee driven into her back as well, but again, Charlotte able to get out of it with some knees. It's not enough to put her away. That may be enough though to put Sasha Banks away. A spear by Charlotte, now looking for the one big move that she needs to beat her opponent. She's used it so many times. Natural selection. And Sasha Banks laying on her back, looking up at the lights. It's over. No! Wow! Sasha kicked out! She got the shoulder up after the spear and natural selection. Are you kidding me? There's no way. Perhaps at her instinct alone. Sasha now. She's going to try and do it again. Can she kick out this time? Charlotte's cheating. Charlotte uses the ropes and she cheats her way to victory. Sasha, I think just out of pure instinct, kicked out. And this time Charlotte made sure of it. The referee is blind as a bat. He couldn't see anything. And Charlotte used the ropes, both feet on the ropes, used it for extra leverage, kept down Sasha Banks. Sasha put up a great fight, but it's not enough tonight. Charlotte cheats her way once again to another title defense. Kicked out a natural selection. It was impressive, but it's not enough. As now, whoa, Becky Lynch! Becky Lynch is here. She's seen enough. Some right hands. A couple to Charlotte and one to Sasha Banks. That's what she thinks of this match. A message has been sent to Charlotte. Becky Lynch, she's coming for that championship. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the WWE Championship match. We'll take a quick look at how this one all came about. We take you back to Extreme Rules, where Roman Reigns attacked, assaulted Sami Zayn just before the steel cage match between Zayn and Finn Balor. Zayn was beaten up badly, almost was not able to compete against Finn Balor. He tried his absolute best, but Finn Balor was just too much for Zayn to handle. He had nothing left after the beatdown by Reigns. Finn Balor would go on to retain the championship. But we move on from there, and it was Roman Reigns against Finn Balor one-on-one recently on SmackDown. Reigns beat Finn Balor fair and square. And now Reigns continues his momentum into Money in the Bank with the potential of walking out as champion. Sami Zayn wants his revenge on Roman Reigns. Finn Balor wants to prove that he is the rightful champion, that he can beat Reigns, and Roman Reigns wants to win the championship once and for all. He's been waiting and waiting and waiting for his chance. He finally gets it tonight. It all culminates to this triple threat, and this should be fun. Sami Zayn approaching the ring right now. What a rise to the top he's had, going from Monday Night Raw, where he just couldn't get going, just never really was able to reach his potential. But ever since arriving at SmackDown, he's turned himself into a star. Tonight could be the night where he officially crowns himself as one of the absolute best in the entire WWE, if he can win the championship for the man Finn Balor. This man though, Roman Reigns, has been on the top before. A one-time world champion. It's been a long time though. It's been over a season since he's been the champion. He's main evented WrestleMania. And Roman Reigns wants another piece of gold, and he wants it badly. Roman Reigns, to be fair, he's beaten Finn Balor now one-on-one. He deserves an opportunity. He had a match against Finn Balor a few months ago for the championship one-on-one on SmackDown. Sami Zayn interfered, screwed over Roman Reigns. He then had a number one contenders match against Sami Zayn at Payback. He lost that match. Sami Zayn was unable to win the championship at Extreme Rules because of Roman Reigns. So it feels as though right now Reigns can beat Finn Balor, Sami Zayn can beat Reigns, Finn Balor can beat Sami Zayn. That's where we stand right now. So this could go in any possible direction. This could go any way. I don't know who's going to win. It's going to be close. There's no doubt about that. Roman Reigns wants that title badly. He wants to beat this man and stop him from doing the unthinkable and reaching the 1-year mark in Universe Mode as the WWE Champion. Well, we know the Demon rises here on pay-per-view. We're going to see it in a moment's time. Finn Balor will look to rise again to try and defend that WWE Championship. What a reign it has been by Finn Balor. Arguably one of the greatest championship reigns of all time here in Universe Mode. But can he keep it alive for one more night? We are about to find out the answer to that question. Finn Balor is here. The WWE Champion, the Demon, arrives in perhaps one of his toughest challenges in his championship reign. Two men who are at their absolute peak here in Universe Mode against Finn Balor. He's beaten so many great superstars, had so many tough matches. You wonder how much has he got left in the tank. We of course saw Kevin Owens in a similar situation last season where he had a tremendous championship reign. He was the longest reigning champion until Finn Balor, of course, beat that reign. But we saw Kevin Owens break down due to so many high-profile and tough matches that he had throughout his reign. It seems as though Finn Balor hasn't suffered that same fate. Looks as though he's still in as good a condition as ever. An easier steel cage match, thanks to Roman Reigns, perhaps saved him. A tough steel cage match would have made it very difficult for Finn Balor to back that up. But he's been able to. But a loss against Roman Reigns on SmackDown has many people wondering, is this the end of the reign of Finn Balor? Is this the end of the reign of the Demon? Roman Reigns has got his number. Finn Balor perhaps will look to try and beat Sami Zayn tonight and avoid Roman Reigns. That may be the strategy. And Sami Zayn perhaps may look to try and target Roman Reigns. It's going to be very interesting indeed. Or perhaps forget all about that. We may see Reigns, beat Sami Zayn finally. Roman Reigns has not been able to beat Sami Zayn whatsoever, but he's been able to beat Finn Balor, which is the reason why he's been able to stay in title contention. And all three men meet in the middle. They're all coming after each other, but it's Reigns and Finn Balor with an early start there on Sami Zayn with an insecurity there by Reigns. There you go. You don't see that very often. Impressive start there by the big dog, Roman Reigns. Reigns is trying to prove that he deserves to be the face of SmackDown. He is the best choice to be the top man, the top dog on this brand, as now Balor takes out Sami Zayn. Reigns is down as well. Finn Balor's not going to give it up lightly, we know that. He's beaten so many great names. AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, Dolph Ziggler. Just to name a few. It's, John Cena as well. Finn Balor's beaten many, many great names here in Universe Mode, but he still continues to show that he's at his best. He's had a slip up against Roman Reigns. Will that impact him? Will his confidence go down, or will he be unafraid to come after Reigns here? Now it's Zayn and Reigns with a double team. Didn't expect to see this at all. Wow! What about that there from Reigns and Zayn? And straight away Reigns is back after Sami Zayn. With that driver, takes down Zayn. Reigns not afraid of Sami Zayn, and why should he be? Sami Zayn has screwed him over in the past. He's cost him opportunities at the championship. Reigns believes he should have already been champion a couple of months ago on SmackDown when he had his first match against Finn Balor. But because of Sami Zayn, he never got that opportunity. We never got to see if he was going to win or not. Reigns now in trouble. Finn Balor was going for that gut buster, but Reigns able to counter. And that's what we've been talking about. Roman Reigns has found a way to beat Finn Balor, to get the better of Finn Balor. It's been impressive. Head first. There by Roman Reigns. Driving with the DDT. Now Zayn from behind. Launching Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn. This is his chance. Obviously we don't know if he can beat Finn Balor or not. It's hard to really gauge it. It was not a fair match at Extreme Rules 1-on-1. But, you know, this is his chance to prove that he can beat the champ. He can beat Roman Reigns. We know that. But can he beat the champion? Well, the only evidence that we have would suggest no, he can't. But he was far from 100% in that Extreme Rules steel cage matchup. This is a chance for him to prove that he is good enough to beat Balor tonight. Insecure of his own there by Finn. Sami Zayn, I don't know what he's doing. A little distracted, not focused on the situation here. Finn Balor's going to take advantage. Has Zayn in the corner, but Zayn with a counter. Perhaps playing a bit of possum there. And now the German suplex by Sami Zayn. Reigns in the corner. Zayn tried to strike him. Didn't quite get all of it. Zayn now suplex and connects. Perhaps even a bit of a brainbuster there. He got the head first there. Roman Reigns could be in a little bit of trouble there. We're feeling that one. Zayn trying to avoid this powerbomb. Reigns is trying. Zayn able to avoid it. Those right hands stop Reigns from being able to connect. Finn Balor back in the ring. Zayn up top now. What's going on here? Zayn countering. Zayn off the top of the rope. Here we go. Jumping down with the crossbody. And now Balor takes out Zayn from behind. Reigns is out of here. Finn Balor with a chance to beat Sami Zayn right now. There's no Reigns to break this one up. But it is Sami Zayn to kick out at 2 and keep the match alive. Close matchup right now as Finn Balor, as we said, looking to make it to SummerSlam. We can confirm at Bragging Rights it will be a champion versus champion match. The Universal Champion versus the WWE Champion, a traditional match we see here in Universe Mode. It continues again at Bragging Rights, which means that Finn Balor, unless he has to defend his championship on SmackDown, there's a huge chance that he may make it all the way to SummerSlam. He won't have to defend his championship on the next pay-per-views. There it is, the kick into the corner. Of course, our next pay-per-view will be King of the Ring. Finn Balor won't be involved there. And then it's Bragging Rights, so Finn Balor may make it to SummerSlam if he can get through Money in the Bank tonight. This may be the move to do it. Coup de grace! Connecting on Roman Reigns. The cover. Reigns in trouble, but he kicks out. Sami Zayn wasn't going to get there in time, but Reigns, it's early days in the match, able to kick out and keep the match alive. Heads collide now. It's Sami Zayn. Look out. Blue Thunder Bomb. Shoulders down. Referee taking an age, but he's there now. Here it is. Zayn to do it. Oh, a near fall. How close was that? Reigns down from behind. Zayn lands on his feet. And Reigns, look out. Samoan drop. Reigns could do it here. Instead, comes to the corner. Finn Balor. Well, he may take advantage. He thought about going for the cover, but realized Reigns is going to probably break that up straight away, and there's no point. And now, Roman Reigns. Uh-oh, here comes a Boston Crab. Right hand now by Zayn. Coming after Reigns with the front face lock. But once again, Reigns takes Zayn off his feet. Finn Balor's out of here. He's outside the ring. And uh-oh. Tried to connect there with a shot. Zayn has a hold of Reigns again. Zayn's got nothing for Reigns. He can't find a move to put Reigns down. And that's going to cost him here because Reigns is going to get him into the corner. And here comes the big dog. But Zayn once again ready for it. A kick to counter. And now a kick again by Reigns. This time it's to Zayn. Finn Balor trying to kick of his own. He's missed out. And breaks up that attempted suplex. Running Bulldog there by Finn Balor. And now Zayn with a backbreaker. Sami Zayn takes down Finn Balor. He's firing himself up here. Zayn. Uh-oh. Head first. Finn Balor driven. And this is trouble now. Zayn. Here he comes. There's the drop kick. Another one. And now, swinging neckbreaker by Sami Zayn. The cover. Will this be it? No, Finn Balor kicks out. Sami Zayn, though, he's looking good. He's fired up. Reigns is back there, though, as Sami Zayn hits the elbow. Zayn again head first. This time it cuts Reigns open. Reigns has been cut. And that normally happens when you get driven head first into the mat. It's not where you want to be. Oh, Reigns attempted Superman punch. He missed it, though. Finn Balor drives him in the corner instead. Not sure what Finn's doing here, wasting some precious, valuable time. These right hands, though, into the back of Roman Reigns. Sami Zayn, he wants a piece of Balor. Finn Balor now. He's fired up. Here he comes. Finn Balor, Sling Blade. That's the move that he used to keep Sami Zayn down, to allow him to escape the cage at Extreme Rules, but this time Reigns breaks it up and stops any attempted pinfall from going down. Finn Balor connects with an elbow. Finn Balor, oh, right hand there by Reigns, takes down the champion. Is this enough to beat the champ? Balor kicks out. But again, Reigns putting pressure back on the champion here, keeping him down with a big stiff kick right to the guts. Roman Reigns trying everything he can. This is his moment. This is his chance. Sami Zayn's out of here. Reigns could beat the champion right here, and Sami Zayn wouldn't even know it. Right hand there by Finn. Zayn stirring. He's back to his feet, back in the ring. The moment has passed now with Zayn. He's there trying to break that up. Instead, Finn Balor able to counter, or Reigns able to counter rather, that Finn Balor attempted suplex. Balor now has Zayn up in a sit-out powerbomb. Well, that's not going to help Sami Zayn's cause whatsoever. Reigns takes Finn Balor down, looking to go to the corner, I thought. He may still go for it. It may not be on Finn Balor, but he's got Sami Zayn to target now, a man that he would love to beat. He's been searching for a victory over Sami Zayn for months. Sami Zayn realizes this could be the moment. He's beaten Reigns before. He knows he can do it. Can he do it again? This time with a title on the line. This time in a triple threat. This time to achieve his dream. Elbow there by Reigns. Once again taken off his feet. Sami Zayn looking for the next move. He's got Reigns up. Finn Balor's still down. He's got him in the corner. This is trouble. You don't want to be here against Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn exploding with a suplex into the corner. Finn Balor's back though. And now Balor from behind. Oh, Zayn countering. Sami Zayn with a counter. And Finn Balor's in trouble. Zayn's got him up. Plants him down. Shoulder still down. Legs hooked. Could this be it? Oh, a kick out. Reigns just couldn't quite get there in time. He was still recovering. And now Reigns. Inside cradle. Zayn, I thought his hand was underneath the rope. The referee didn't catch it, but it won't matter. He'll kick out. So close. It could have been it. Roman Reigns now. Spear! The spear by Reigns. Zayn is down. Sami Zayn's down. He's got to get to the cover, Reigns. He's got Finn Balor to deal with, though. Balor, DDT. Reigns, wow. He's in trouble. Zayn. He's got the pressure on him now. Will he kick out? Yes, he will. Enough time has passed to keep him in this match. But Finn Balor now trying to take advantage of a really beaten up Sami Zayn. I don't know how much longer he can go for. That spear took a lot out of him. Now Balor. Uh-oh. This may be it right here. Drives Zayn in the corner. Right into the turnbuckles. After taking the spear, Reigns is trying to get to his feet. The cover now. Reigns is going to get there. Zayn can't kick out. And Balor defeats Sami Zayn and retains the title. Reigns, half a second too late. He got there, but the 3 count was slapped down. And that is it. Well, you'd have to say Roman Reigns was the key reason why Finn Balor retained there. Reigns with a spear. Sami Zayn was out of it. He kicked out thanks to a lot of time in between the spear and the cover, but this was it. Drove him into the turnbuckles and took all the wind out of the sails of Sami Zayn. He fought with everything he had, but Finn Balor takes advantage, defeats Sami Zayn, and retains the title. But the question is this over? Balor once again did not defeat Roman Reigns. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event of Money in the Bank. It is the return match between Kevin Owens and Goldberg for the Universal Championship. Let's take a look at Goldberg's rampage first. He went through John Cena in a street fight at Payback, defeating the former champion. And he then went on to challenge Kevin Owens for the Universal Championship at Extreme Rules. and he would go on to successfully defeat Kevin Owens and win the championship. Well, since then, he's been a marked man in the locker room, specifically Seth Rollins coming after him. Seth Rollins would defeat AJ Styles, but it was Goldberg who would come out and then make Seth Rollins pay for his remarks. Rollins basically saying that he wanted to be the one to beat Goldberg. Well, Goldberg took matters into his own hands, almost taking Rollins out long term. Well, the rest of the superstars in the locker room didn't exactly like that at all. Kevin Owens tried to step up to make sure that Goldberg didn't do it to anyone else. And now we get ready for Kevin Owens to try and beat Goldberg once and for all. Well, here we go. Your main event tonight. Kevin Owens, a two-time Universal Champion, looking to make it a three-time Universal Champion holder. Money in the Bank. Could be Kevin Owens' night where he not only defeats Goldberg, but he is the one to end the tirade of Goldberg, stopping it before it really begins. It's getting dangerous. Goldberg has taken out Cena at Payback. We haven't seen John Cena since. He just took out Seth Rollins. He missed Money in the Bank. Seth Rollins was meant to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match tonight, but it was AJ Styles who took his spot instead. So Goldberg's taken out two of Raw's best names. He tried to take out Samoa Joe. Kevin Owens saved the day. Now, this could be the night where Goldberg will add Kevin Owens to that list of names that he's taken out. That's what I fear. Goldberg, if he beats Kevin Owens, he's not just going to beat him, he's going to try and take him out, perhaps for good. Goldberg is just unstoppable at the moment. He's dangerous, he's ruthless, and I don't know if he can be stopped. He's a man on a mission to try and take out every single person on Raw. He wants to be the sole man, he wants to be the one, he wants to be the best. And arguably he is the best right now, but there is a locker room revolt. Everyone in the locker room is coming after Goldberg. We've seen Ziggler, we've seen Joe, we've seen Rollins, we've seen Cena. These four guys all want Goldberg and all want to try and take him down. Well, Goldberg continues to get the better of him. He's taken out Cena, he's taken out Rollins. Owens could be added to that list tonight. Goldberg would like to take out everyone coming after him and remain champion for as long as he wants. He said he's back for one reason. He's back to be the hero for his son. He's back to be the hero to all the kids out there. But he was rejected. He was rejected by the fans. They didn't want to see him. They didn't want him to be their hero. Instead, they chose Cena. And Goldberg, ever since then, has been on a mission to make everyone pay. And boy, has he done that. Goldberg is the most dangerous man in WWE today. And now he looks to defend the Universal Championship for the first time. After winning it at Extreme Rules, he defends tonight against the man he took it from, Kevin Owens, one-on-one. Perhaps Kevin Owens' last chance to win the championship back from Goldberg. Kevin Owens, can he do it? He's proven in the past that he can beat all the top names. Lesnar, Orton, Triple H, Daniel Bryan, Undertaker, you name it. Kevin Owens has beaten them. But for some reason, it just hasn't been the case with Goldberg. He just hasn't been able to beat this man. Goldberg's power, his intensity, his strength, his aggression has been too much for Owens to handle. Will this be the same tonight? Goldberg, is he looking at the championship in his hands perhaps for the last time? It's hard to say. He's the champ right now. Will he be champion at the end of the night? We haven't even talked about the fact that Money in the Bank is in play. We know that the Money in the Bank winner, Samoa Joe, he could cash in tonight if he wanted to. He didn't cash in on Finn Balor earlier on. He could cash in on Goldberg tonight if the opportunity presents itself. This one's underway. Goldberg and Kevin Owens one-on-one. Here we go again. Well, it was physical at Extreme Rules. And I think the one thing that really helps Kevin Owens tonight is that it is not an Extreme Rules match. Goldberg has successfully defeated John Cena in a street fight. He's successfully beaten Kevin Owens in an Extreme Rules match. 2 matches that suit Goldberg where it's just a fight. He just wants to punish and hurt you. Now it's a wrestling match. This is where Goldberg will be tested. Kevin Owens, it's hard to really doubt that, disprove that he's not a better wrestler than Goldberg. Goldberg, arguably, is the better fighter. And this one, if Kevin Owens can help it, will not be a fight. And that's what Kevin Owens needs to focus on. He needs to make sure that this is a wrestling match. But hey, he's going to get rid of that turnbuckle padding pretty early on. And why not? Right hand there by Kevin Owens. A shot there by Goldberg. And now the STO. So Goldberg trying to bring out a few tricks early on himself. And the side headlock applied. So Goldberg trying to slow things down already. And he'll be, he might be ready to wrestle. I think he knows that he's not going to get the street fight that he's been getting as of late. He knows he's in for a tough battle. And he knows he's into the exposed turnbuckle. Kevin Owens, well, hey, if you can do it, why not? The referee didn't care. Kevin Owens using a few tricks to get the one up here on Goldberg, and why not? Kevin Owens is fed up with Goldberg. AJ Styles has affiliated himself with Goldberg in recent times. Susie tried for a springboard moonsault, missed out though. Kevin Owens, Ziggler, and Samoa Joe all beat up AJ Styles in the recent episode of Raw. Got a bit of revenge there. Now, the last act of revenge is on Goldberg. A little bit of revenge on Styles is great, but the real one they need to beat, the real man they need to stop is Goldberg, and Kevin Owens is putting his hand up to be the one to do it. We know Seth Rollins has a guaranteed championship match when he does return from injury. We're not sure when that is. His injuries were pretty bad, as the steel chair wrapped around his neck. Goldberg using it and trying to crush the throat of Seth Rollins. He's had trouble breathing at times. We're not sure when he'll be ready to go. There's a suplex there by Goldberg. Also, Goldberg jackhammering him afterwards as well. Seth Rollins is still recovering. It's been a tough month for Rollins, no doubt. He could have been the Money in the Bank winner. I think he would have been perhaps the favourite to win. But not to be anyways. Goldberg taking him out as now he's got the headlock applied to Kevin Owens. A shot to the gut there. But Owens countering. And now a super kick. Connects there, Goldberg. I don't know if he got it on the jaw of Goldberg, perhaps more on that chest region. We'd have to go back and check it, but it was the elevation not quite there. That's why Goldberg back to his feet is okay. Goldberg countering in a right hand to the guts of Owens, and now has him up and slams him down. That's what Goldberg's about, the power of Goldberg. That's what Owens has to try and avoid. And Goldberg again grabs a hold of Kevin Owens and just throws him around. That's what Goldberg can do. The veteran, he's been around the block many times. He's beaten all the best. He's competed in the top matches. We talk about bragging rights coming up soon. Well, Bill Goldberg competed in bragging rights here in Universe Mode. The first ever bragging rights. And he beat Stone Cold Steve Austin on that night. A night that we once again remember just how good Goldberg was. Well, we didn't really see too much of him since, but I'm not sure why he decided that, this season was the time. This was the right time for him to come back. Royal Rumble was the right time. WrestleMania was the right time for him, rather than a few years ago. But he's made the right choice, I think. He's picked the right time, and he's making the most of it. Goldberg now, he's ready. He's got something big in mind. Kevin Owens could be in some trouble here unless he can find something. Goldberg, notoriously known for beating his opponents in short, sharp matches. Well, Kevin Owens notoriously known here in Universe Mode as the man who can kick out of everything. And you have to almost run him over with a tank at times to beat him. So we'll see how this one plays out. It was a tough match at Extreme Rules. I expect the same. Senton off the top. Launched himself, landing on Goldberg beautifully. Kevin Owens connected really well there as Goldberg rocked a little bit, but he's got the counter and the uppercut. Goldberg now drives Owens, not into the exposed turnbuckle, but the other side. He has him up top. Goldberg wanted to take him off the top. Instead, Owens has a chance to fly with a crossbody. Dives down onto Goldberg and takes him down. Kevin Owens, so far so good. He's got the better of Goldberg here, no doubt. Goldberg a little slow out of the blocks. He can't afford it. He's now Owens off his feet again. And now Goldberg Slowly looking to punish Kevin Owens, kick him down, punch him down, wear him down. He wants to beat him up, send a message to everyone. That's what Goldberg's been looking to do. He knows that everyone's coming for him. He knows he's got half the locker room, half of the best names on Raw, all gunning for him. And that's why he's been looking to make an example out of Seth Rollins, a man who talked a lot of trash, said he wanted to be the one to beat Goldberg, that he was fed up with him. He's sick and tired of his antics, and he was going to be the man to beat him. Well, look how that turned out for Seth. Not too well. Perhaps it could be the same for Owens here, but Kevin Owens with a package bomb. This may be different now. Kevin Owens going up top. Owens now. What has he got planned here for Goldberg? Frog splash! Hooks the leg. Is this it for Goldberg? New champ! Oh, a kick out late in the 2 count, but he kicked out regardless. Kevin Owens thought for a moment he may have had the championship back in his possession. He's not done yet. Maybe looking to go for that pop-up powerbomb. Went for it. Goldberg counted. Oh! Connects with a clothesline, and Owens is rocked, and that puts an end to that. Kevin Owens thought the pop-up powerbomb was coming. Instead, he got met with a clothesline. Now Goldberg may have something in store for him. Tried to spring off the ropes again with a moonsault. Missed that again as Goldberg gets it out of the way. Now Goldberg lining up Kevin Owens. Trying to get him up to his feet. Waiting and stalking his prey. Here comes Goldberg. But Owens with a counter. Big moment in the match. A jackhammer could have put Owens away right there as the Samoan drop takes down the champion. The Universal Champion in some trouble perhaps. The cover now in the middle of the ring. Is this going to be it for Goldberg? As a kick out again by the champ. Stays in it. Kevin Owens is giving it his all. Trying his absolute best to beat Goldberg here. And do it not just for himself, but do it for the locker room. Be the man to stop Goldberg in his tracks. Owens is climbing up now. Kevin Owens. Here he comes. Oh, he's missed again. Goldberg keeps finding ways to avoid harm. Right hand now by Goldberg. Oh, what a spear that was. Where did that come from? All I know is it rocked Owens really badly. And he's in trouble. Goldberg nailed Kevin Owens, but still Owens trying to fire himself up here. Trying to recover after that spear. Goldberg counters again though. And Owens rolls out of the way. Resets himself. Goldberg still has the jump on him. And now Owens tempted. Running Bulldog. Missed out though. Goldberg with a counter. Owens now has Goldberg from behind. Trouble here for the champion. Suplex down. Back suplex there as now Kevin Owens has a chance. A chance to try and find one big move. One move could be it for Kevin Owens. He's getting close. He's surviving at the moment. Goldberg's hit the spear, putting a lot of pressure on Kevin Owens. It's a close match right now between the two. And I'm not sure. I'm not sure where this one sits. After that spear, you'd have to say things are in favor of Goldberg. But Kevin Owens has to keep going. Goldberg's back to his feet now. Front face lock. The elbow connects. Goldberg now using his power. Drives Kevin Owens to the corner. And now hangs him up into the corner there. And this is trouble. The boot right to the throat of Kevin Owens. And Goldberg lining him up. Thought about another jackhammer, but he realized Kevin Owens is not getting up. Owens is not getting to his feet right now. Owens, act of desperation perhaps, looking for the cover. And he won't get the 3. Won't get anywhere near it. I think he knew that, but Goldberg slowly back to his feet as well. Oh, I thought he was going for a spear there, but Kevin Owens caught it and turned it into a DDT. That's a big moment in this match as well. This could have been a 3 count right there for Goldberg, but instead Kevin Owens stays in it. Now, up to the second. Here it comes. Senton there. Lands on Goldberg again. He used it earlier on. He's used it again very effectively. Drives Kevin Owens into the turnbuckle. Kevin Owens in some trouble now. As now Goldberg, no, Owens counted, flips down, and Goldberg is down. Gonna drive him into the middle of the ring. Goldberg now, can he kick out? He will. It's close, but Owens has not done enough yet. Goldberg with the fists into the skull. Kevin Owens trying his best to really take it to Goldberg here, trying to wear him down. Shoulder block takedown. Goldberg wants him up. Goldberg wants to go to his big move. He knows this is the one move he needs. He's looking for it. The spear, and he connects. Signaling for the jackhammer perhaps. Instead, goes for the cover. He wants to put Owens away here, but a kick out. The spear's not enough. Needs to find the jackhammer. We talked about it. Owens has the ability to kick out like none other. Now this is the real test. Can he kick out of this? Instead, he'll counter. Once again, Goldberg can't get to the jackhammer. DDT now by Goldberg. Drives Owens down head first. Frustration maybe creeping in for Goldberg. Is now he has him up. Look out, powerbomb time. Owens countering. I thought Owens perhaps looking for that pop-up powerbomb, so he's going to signal for that kick to the gut. Maybe go for it. Perhaps the package bomb instead. There's now an STO. And Goldberg trying to make Owens tap. Well, we know Goldberg's trained in some different styles of MMA throughout his, well, I guess, time away from the ring. Trying to utilize it there. Didn't work out. Suplex there by Owens on Goldberg. Goldberg just happy to beat down his opponent. Not worried about tapping them out or anything like that. Owens now. Oh! Launched himself over the top. He got a bit of Goldberg. Not all of it, but enough to put Goldberg in a tough position. The cover now. Owens is going to use the ropes. Well, hey, why not if you can? Got to do what you got to do to beat Goldberg. But it's not enough. Not enough at all. As Goldberg with a clubbing clothesline. Kevin Owens, act of desperation, using the ropes. That's not a good sign. This time, Goldberg went for the spear again. And Owens again countering. Well, you got to give him credit. He's been able to find ways to stop Goldberg's offense from coming. Certainly worked. He's been working on how to stop the spear and jackhammer. I think that's the key. You can stop Goldberg from hitting those two moves. I don't know how Goldberg beats you. That's Goldberg's best two moves. I don't think he's got anything else up his sleeve. He's pretty one-dimensional. And Kevin Owens knows that, but it's so hard to stop it because Goldberg just keeps coming at you with those spears, and before you know it, he's running at you and connects with one. You can't even think about it. He's that quick at times. There's now Owens with a frog splash. This time he connects off the top. Can Owens beat him? Oh, wow, that was close. 2 3/4. That was so close. Owens now, look out. Running senton this time. Trying to fire up and trying perhaps to look to put Goldberg away. One pop-up powerbomb could do it. Here it comes. Owens. No, Goldberg countered into a Hurricane Rana. When do you ever see him do that? But he countered the pop-up powerbomb regardless. Goldberg stops Owens. And now Goldberg. Oh no. He's going for it. It's time for the jackhammer. Goldberg countered the pop-up, and he finally connects with the jackhammer and beats Kevin Owens. Goldberg still the champion tonight. Well, that was tough. He tried his best, Kevin Owens. He countered everything. He gave it his all, but Goldberg, one jackhammer at the end was enough. Goldberg, he went for the spear numerous times. He connected a few times. Other times, he just couldn't stop Kevin Owens from countering. And in the end, Goldberg does hang on to the championship here tonight. It's an impressive win, no doubt. He's earned this one. Well, he's now gotten rid of Kevin Owens out of the title picture. He looks ahead to bragging rights. We know King of the Ring is coming up as well. The winner of the King of the Ring tournament will either have a shot at the Universal or the WWE Champion at SummerSlam. We'll find out soon who Goldberg's opponent for SummerSlam will be. We know Goldberg and Finn Balor will go one-on-one now at bragging rights. What a victory tonight there by the champ. And respect to Kevin Owens. He gave it his all. Goldberg celebrates. And Kevin Owens, well, you know, you've got to respect him. He fought for his life. And no, hang on, Goldberg, come on. Goldberg's not done yet. Off the apron. Goldberg, we said he's a man on a mission trying to take out everyone in his way. Now he's coming after Kevin Owens, but oh! Wait a second! Here comes the cavalry! A man that knows too well about Goldberg's attacks. It's John Cena! Cena's back! Cena's here! And Cena wants a piece of Goldberg at Money in the Bank! John Cena coming after Goldberg here! Goldberg is going to come for him. Here we go! Goldberg with right hands. Cena and Goldberg exchanging back and forth. Here comes the personnel to try and break things up, but Cena breaks through and he gets a shot on Goldberg. Right hands there by Cena. And Goldberg is restrained. Cena gets the upper hand. And ladies and gentlemen, that's a contest we will perhaps see in the coming weeks. But for now, that is all we had time for this edition of Universe Mode here at Money in the Bank. I hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave in the comment section down below. If you watched the entire show, leave the comment, money. I would love to know if you watched the full thing. If you did, make sure you leave a like as well. Subscribe to see more episodes coming your way soon. The next time we come to you on pay-per-view, it will be for the King of the Ring pay-per-view. It's the first time we see the tournament here in Universe Mode. You will not want to miss it. It begins on the next episode of Universe Mode. A 16-man tournament, 8 men from SmackDown, 8 men from Raw. They battle it out. The winner gets a shot at SummerSlam for a championship of their choosing. Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a night we had. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at Brendan Plays. Leave a like on the Facebook page, Brendan Plays, to stay up to date with everything to do with Brendan Plays. Check out the website, BrendanPlays.com, for all of the King of the Ring first round matches. Do not miss it. It's coming away soon. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.